So today I'm going to be making a caramelized onion with pear tart with gorgonzola and brie on a puff pastry. So the first thing I did was took one sheet of puff pastry and rolled it out to 10 to 14 inches just to fit the bottom of the baking tray. And I'm going to prick it with a fork just so it doesn't bubble up when we're baking it in the oven. I'm going to prick it all over. Now the next thing we're going to do is cook our onions. I have 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 medium onions that I'm going to cook over a medium-low heat for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it should be wilted like this and softened. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Mix that well. And then half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to mix this well until everything is combined. And then the last thing we're going to add to this is 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Get this baby open and add it to our mixture. And now just mix this well. And now we're going to reduce the heat to low and cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes. So after about 20 minutes, these are how the onions should look. Super brown and caramelized, and it smells so yummy. We're going to take it off the heat. So now we're just going to spread the caramelized onions all over the bottom of the puff pastry. You want to make sure you go all the way to the edges. Make sure every bit has some of the delicious caramelized golden brown onions. I'm going to spread it evenly. Now I have some pears here. You want to use ripe pears, and I'm just going to add them to the tart. You can arrange them however you want. It doesn't have to be a specific way. I think this just looks really pretty. And we're just going to line that all around the tart. Now once you've laid the pear, I have some brie that I've cut the rind off and it's been chilling in the fridge. I'm going to dot about 2 ounces over the top of the pastry. And now once you have added the brie, I'm going to add 2 ounces of gorgonzola cheese. I think brie has to be one of my favorite cheeses in the world. That and like provolone or mozzarella, but brie holds a special place in my heart. So after you've sprinkled it, have the oven preheating at 400 degrees. And we're going to bake it for about 18 to 20 minutes or until the cheese is melted and the pastry is cooked through and crispy. Now if you have some tarragon, some fresh tarragon, you could sprinkle it with that. I don't have any on hand, so I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it with some thyme. Now once it comes out of the oven, you just want to let it cool for about 5 minutes or so and then cut into it and serve. It smells so good and it's super fast, super easy, and really simple to make.